Hello. Right. I'm just gonna get cracking because this is now the last little bit of it. I'll get this done, and then next time I stream will be the start of the next one. So what we're doing is that engine just flipped. We need to put one there. So we're doing the left engine. Got the right one. Got to do the left one. It's a bloody big build, isn't it? Alright, I'm going to slide this out of the way and get the bags open. Let's hit my cup of tea. Oh. Right, that needs to come on. That needs to go there, and alright, let's get started. First bag. It's going to be exactly the same, I'm guessing, as last week. Just inverted, because it is literally the same engine. Just, again, on the other side. So, we've got left engine to do, and then that is the build done, from what I can tell. There might be other stuff to do. I have no idea. So we shall find out. Let's get the instructions. Draw. There we go. Right, N1 instructions are out. Let me just get to bag 15. This is probably going to be a decent length, even though it's only 2 bags, because the last engine took about an hour and a half. So I reckon around the same time for this, just obviously with it being the flipped side. If you can hear my fan, I am sorry, but it is roasting. As I'm sure most of you are aware, England is boiling right now. I've got my window open, but curtains and blind closed across the house, and it's still warm. It is like, I can't believe how warm it is. I knew it was going to happen, but I just dread it. I hate the heat. Not that piece. There, is that the right side? Yeah, that's the right one. You can't. There we go. If I just, that's probably going to give you a better view. Oh. So that clips on. Light there, and then we take what I was setting up a minute ago in the form of that. What I missed. I missed this stud going there. And we've got someone watching already. Hello. Hope you're alright. Hope your day's going as good as it can. Is that? No. We need that one. The flipped one, which then sits on top of that. Give us that little. That actually reminds me, I need to check something. So, I am probably going to put some background music on in a minute. Not have it very loud, I just want something so you're not just constantly hearing me talk, because I know that can drag. Just as a quick thing, I got all my figures together, like my Lego figures together the other day, and put them into an after. I don't know how accurate it is, but all of these, plus a few others, along with a few of the sets, and estimated it to be about £1,000, which I am amazed by. but I highly doubt that, if I'm honest. I don't see how that could be worth £1,000. There's not that many good figures in there. If you want me to show some of my favourites, then I will. But for now, I'm just gonna keep building. Alright. So we've just added a few more pieces. We're literally, as I said, we're just working on the interior of the engine. It is going to be the exact same process as the last one. My last stream, it's literally the same build. So you don't have to sit and watch. It's going to be about an hour and a half, and then the N1 is going to be complete. There might be a few things that need doing afterwards, but I don't know what they could be, if I'm honest. I feel like I've done most of it. But you never say that, because then something will come and annoy the hell out of you because you didn't realise that you forgot to do something. That goes there. And that clips there. Alright, so that then give me oh. It would help if I didn't miss a step, wouldn't it? Miss a few steps actually. Hello Mark. You alright? I think you're the oh no, we've got 2 people in actually. Hope you're all doing well. Just give me a sec while I figure out what I'm missing here. No, I know what I'm missing, so that needs to come aside for a minute. I'm going to need these 2 pieces. And they clip on just there. So we've got that. Those pieces there, and then this will just sit there, like that. So what we're doing, we're literally just building that again. It's just inverted basically, that's all it is today. And then the N1 is done, and I'll give an overview of that. Oh, come on, get back on the stand. Oh, it won't go. Give me a second here, this has been a pain today. Ooh. There we go. It's back on the stand and tucked away. You can just see the nibbit of it there. So we've got that. Bearing in mind, that instruction then was instruction 508. So that tells you how big of a build this is. We need, where is it? One of them. Just dot tan 2x2, 2x1 with a clip on the front, and then dark grey 3x1 on top of each other, which will then clip there. Yes, like that. Just there. It's hard to see, I know. I wish I could have my camera closer. I don't think it zooms in. I can have a nosy. Why not? So video. Do. No, okay, I don't know. How's your days going then? I know it's really warm in England. I don't know how it is anywhere else though. Terry's live today, isn't he? 6:30, isn't it normally? Oh no, that was yesterday. Yeah, that was yesterday. Ignore me. It's his member stream today. And then tomorrow he's live. Alright, that just sits. Come on. There. Right, like that. Alright, that's all right. And then we need the small Technic piece and small one by. Okay, I'm losing. Well, I'm just losing it. Everything apparently. I'm just off the rails. Come on, right? I'm literally right in front of me, people. The piece was right in front of me, and that needs to be level. Why is that not level? I've missed something. I swore I put that in. Oh, no, I didn't. Alright. That clips in there. And then that sits there. That wasn't flush. Where the red pin is, just there. That wasn't flush a second ago. And I missed something underneath it. There's a little grey stud in there that I missed. That was it. That was literally all that. But when that happens, it's really annoying. What's everyone's main project right now? I'm curious to know what people are up to. I've missed a few of Terry's streams recently, so I haven't really been up to date with what everyone's doing. Come on, that's stuck now. There we go. That sits about there. And you, if you're going, no, not like that. Oh, come on. You sit about there. Bit more curved in, like that. It's just those blasters out there. These bits. They're technically minifigure weapons to hold, like little Star Wars guns, but they always use them for design pieces as well. When in doubt, just save money. You know, instead of designing new pieces, why not just use ones they already produce? So that's the first bit. It's coming together quite well, I would say. I mean, it's going faster than last time, I think. Maybe not. That goes there. We need another. Yeah, that clips there. That there. Oh, don't you. That goes there. Like so. That there. Come on, get in. It's not going. There we go. I am looking for. I know most people obviously love their weekends, but I'm not normally one. I'm normally at work on the weekend. But this time I'm actually looking forward to it, and I'm missing pieces. Are they still? Are they? It would help if I actually looked at the bag because there's some pieces still stuck on the bags. Not the piece I'm looking for though. Why is that gone? Oh. Give me a second, I will. Not the long one, is it? No, it's the short one. Where the hell's that gone? It's not in there. Is it in this one? No? Oh, come on. Don't do this to me now. Why is it on the last bit? Pieces aren't in the set. Because it's not like it's not an important... Is it? Oh yeah, no, it's a pretty important piece as well because it secures the engine in place. I'm just trying to think if there's anything I can nick it from. Because that's gonna... Oh, does that have one? Give me a second, people. I might... Oh, I don't know, this is gonna... That... I can't see from here. But... What is that? No, damn it. So that means the piece is on the floor somewhere. It's either that or that it's just missing from the set. And I'm going to have to claim back Lego. And that's literally going to stop this stream. I'll stop this set from carrying on. Oh, come on. Oh. No, that won't have any. Neither will that. What's that doing in there? Oh, come on. That is just the most random thing I've ever seen. Why is that in my collection? It's a B2 Super Battle Droid top half of the body holding a wizard stick. Right. That's really annoying. I actually have no idea where that could be. Oh, would you have one? No. And there's nowhere else. Oh, God's sake, man. Oh, come on. Spent all that time looking for it. It's right bloody there. It was covered up by pieces. That is really annoying. I need to look harder next time instead of getting panicked. Alright. You just have to give me a minute now while I tidy up the mess that I've made. Just taking my headphones off, guys, for a minute. And putting the background music on like I said I would as well. Come on. Okay, come on. Yeah, nearly. Come on. That'll do. And then I'll stop falling. Oh, right. I am back. Is the music too loud? So if it is, I can turn it down. For now, I'll leave it how it is. Let me know if it's too loud or not. So, got that piece. That clips. Don't you dare. That clips into there. Need one of them. And another one of them to wrap around. Like so. We do that and then we why is that in there? That doesn't go in there. That clips up the top. That goes right there. And then that 4x4 cylindrical tile goes on top of there. And then we put this metal, this red rod through it. And, that hurt. I should not have just stomped on that like I did. That gets set aside. And that on there. Then take this blue piece all the way through and attach that. And that there, and then which side? That side. They clip in. Just like that. And they then go on those two red pieces, which is why I was so thinky, because those little blue things there, those blue things clip onto the side of the ship. That's where the engine mounts, and that's literally all the support it gets. I am so warm now because of stressing out about that. Just give me a second while I have a sip of tea. Right, back to it now. So we have that sat there like that. Take one of these at the back. Next to it is that, and that. Next page. So we're on hold on. Instruction 528, but page 282. So that just tells you how deep into this thing we are. One of them there. This there. That's one of them. I couldn't tell on the picture, but I should have just looked at the pieces we've got available. That clips in there. So we're building the access points for the side panels to go on. That's the bottom, and that's the top. Oh, that pinched my finger. Right, they clip. Just like that. And then we take that and right, go. Like that. No, this music is actually kind of annoying. Yeah, no, I'm stopping that. Why is that so annoying? It's a decent intro song, but when it actually gets into it, it's just like blah blah. Right, I need to stop ranting because that's what makes it drag. I'm gonna actually, when I finish this, I'm gonna start a new TV show. I think, in the form of Yellowstone. I have not watched it yet, and I'm actually really wanting to. My mum watches it. She's going to be watching season 5. When she's rewatching the entire thing, and she's going to watch season 5. So I'm going to try and catch up to where she is, so I can watch with her. If I can get them all done. It's just depending on how long the episodes are. It might take me a week. It might take me 2 days. I have once sat through the entirety of Friends, like the American sitcom, and watched all 10 seasons within a week. Because I just throw it on and I'm doing stuff. Like I'll throw it on while I'm washing up, just or tidying or going to bed. I'll literally just have it on all day. I won't really be watching it, but I'll watch it if you know what I mean. Sorry, I know I'm just kind of going quiet and I'm working now. I couldn't have picked a better day to do a stream, with the heat. I'm keeping my curtains closed though. If I open them, I'll get blinded. Be blinded by the light. Okay, I'm never doing that again. Because that was silly. And now I'm singing in my head, which I don't want to do. So we need that there with that and that. So this is now the start of the side panel. So that clips to there, like so. Oh, see, so that is that. Obviously, as I said, the ship, the engine. This is just a paneling for the engine. That's what we're going through and doing right now. Let me get back to there. We take that, stick that on there. And then we build a little contraption. We need 2 of these. One of them. One of you. And a you. Oh, no, wrong piece. Big piece. One of you. And that clips there. Which will let us put something on that stud that's sticking out there. I'm guessing that's the piping, actually. No piping will be. Piping will go on in a minute. Oh, I still need to find a place for this model. I'm building it, and I've got nowhere to sit it on display. Oh, I missed a piece. A set, an instruction. And yes, for the record, I've still got B2 Wizard. The B Wizard 2 droid. I might turn him into like the channel thing, to be honest, because that's just funny as hell. Give him a set of legs. And then this will be our channel mascot kind of thing. Because I find it really funny that I just randomly have one like that in the drawer. It's like, where did I even get that from? Oh, come on. My eyes are watering like crazy right now. For no reason. Hope it's not sweat. I know that sounds disgusting. Oh, hold on. That's a bit premature, isn't it? Yes. I completely skipped a page. Yeah, I've completely skipped a page. That's not what you want to do. Take that from me, because the amount of times I've done that. Right. I was right about where the tube goes though, so that goes there. I'll put this back on. Yeah, I completely skipped a page about. I'm sorry. I got talking and distracted and just kept on talking. I wasn't really paying attention because I something felt iffy. They want that way around. So we've got this now. That is starting. Oh, sorry. So we've got this now. This is starting to flush out the engine. In fact, I can literally see on my other one, like on the other engine, it's going to clip on like that. So you can't even see that lightsaber hilt that's been put there. Cause it's the lighting. I need to get my I've got lights here. You won't be able to see them, but I've got lights there. I need to get them equipped because having that while I'm building might actually help significantly more as well. Right. So seeing as I missed a step, let's catch up and do this step. Clips there. Take this, clip it there. Like that. Need to build that contraption we had a minute ago again. That there. This, there. I just had to check, make sure I put it in the right place because I kind of didn't want to mess it up. So that clips on, and then bam, that's what we end with. By the way, By the way, people, the link is in chat if you do want to join. I don't want to be one of those people who are always constantly sat talking at you. If you want to join and you've got something you want to build while doing so, feel free to jump in. I am completely fine with that. I can always drop the link in chat again if needs be as well. Right. Next and final bag. Well, bags, because you get a bag and then you get bags inside of a bag. And yes, recently Lego, for some sets, have moved over to paper bags. For some others, they're still plastic. When you get the older sets, especially, like, obviously, the retired sets that they don't manufacture anymore, they're still plastic because, obviously, they were made with plastic bags. But when you get sets like this, it's iffy because I've seen videos in America or like even Australia. I think I've seen a few where people actually open them up like the box and they've got plastic bags, not paper bags. So that just tells you Lego's philosophy is only when it suits them do they do stuff for the environment. Nah, I mean they are decent like hand stuff. If I'm honest, I'm just being negative. I'm gonna be completely honest there. I'm just being completely negative about it. Lego are really good at that kind of stuff, and I've never not seen Lego own up to their mistakes if they do make any. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just the stuff I took down a minute ago. I'm putting back up. Obviously, in that panic, I took stuff down, and now it needs to go back up. Otherwise, it's gonna bug me. Oh, that was a good catch. Right, are you gonna? Let me just see if that's gonna. Yeah, that stayed. Oh. Tell you what, sitting on a metal chair and then putting a cushion on it really does not help. Right, that clip's there. Oh, screw it. Oh. Right, I need to open this for bag as well because there's going to be pieces. Come on, there we go. Oh, these are all the bits that went rolling off last stream. Like, I had like 6 pieces fall off the table at like the same time and it took ages to find them. That's everything out of that bag. Right, let's get cracking. So, this is literally just the air vent, so to speak, like the air intake. The best way to describe it is the air intake. I don't know why I just didn't lead with that. I know a lot of people either are very like they don't like the new Star Wars stuff, or they've not seen Star Wars in general. But I'm going to be completely honest, and this is very. If you said this in front of a Star Wars person, they'd either love you or hate you. I really don't mind them. I've watched all of the films from Star Wars, like the brand new ones, nearly as soon as they've come out, because I'm only old enough to where I was alive when the sequels were coming out. But I watched them, and I actually really enjoyed them. Yeah, looking back at them, they're not the best, but they're decent films, and people just Especially nowadays, they always just find a negative thing about them. Like episode 9, the last one, which was in like Mando or whatever. People absolutely hate on that film, and like, don't get me wrong, there is good reason to, but there's also, it's just a film. At the end of the day, there's no reason to get so worked up over it. I loved it. It was Star Wars. That's all it needs to be. Just itself. People just didn't like it because of the rubbish that they did in it, but like, grow up and get a life. It's a film. That new Mando film, it's a great film, but it's not a good start. Like, it's not a good film compared to the other Star Wars films. So people are hating on it, but it's honestly a really good film. If you're going to cinema to watch it, you gotta find a quiet one that doesn't have many people in, and that's where you get maximum enjoyment from. As I tell you, I went to cinema in Stoke to watch it. This was like a Friday at 4 p.m. It was dead. I'm talking like 6 people, excluding me. So I could have just had my choice of seats, really. That's what you want, though, because all these cinemas and stuff, that new ones, just get so busy, it's unbelievable. And they're so expensive. I think my local cinema was my local cinema for the Mando film was 20 quid per person. Whereas at Stoke, well, it was, because it's an older cinema, it was like 9 quid per person. So it's like, it doesn't really make a difference. You're still seeing the same film. It just means you might not be in the most comfortable seats. And I tell you what, it's not worth the money for the good seats, as they call them. Right. That rant over with. Let's get back to it. We want that sat in there. Feed that. Come on, come on, come on. Shimmy, shimmy. Why did you pop off? You were supposed to stay on. Come on, get back down. There we go. There we go. We're all happy now. All singing and dancing. I'm sorry. I've lost what I want to say. I don't know what to say now. Apart from, I've got a new set. I've got another new set coming. So my next stream, in fact, will be a new set, but it's going to be a 1-stream set. It's going to be a quick one, and after that, I'll need help deciding what to build, and that'll be a poll put up on, which I did for the last one, but no one voted. But I ain't bothered. I ended up asking Graham what he wanted me to do, so he gave me the set he wanted me to build, and that's what I'm doing. So the next set is a set from 2016. It's completely retired. The Imperial hover tank from Rogue One. I did have the box, but I got rid of it because, as I said, it's pre-owned, but it's decent nick. It's a bit yellowed, like a bit worn, but that's kind of what I wanted from it because it's the whole thing of it being from a desert planet. Like that vehicle in the film was only operated on a desert planet, so it's fitting that it's weathered and yellowed because it's like it's been backed by the sand. And I know some people don't like that kind of look and they want it pristine. If I wanted a pristine one, I would have got a pristine one. Does that go that way? Yeah. Come on. Why are these dark brown pieces, not dark brown, dark grey pieces such a pain? Is there any news on schools being cancelled or whatever? Because obviously, with the weather, the schools might get out early. No, I don't know what's happening, especially with my sister's school. Right, put that on now. How do they want it on? They want it on like that. Come on. Give me a second, this is just not going my way in the slightest. It would help if I didn't miss a piece as well. Right. Not like that. I also grabbed the wrong piece, did I? No, it should be 2x4. I just put it in the wrong spot. Give me a second, I am sorry. Right, that goes there. No, God's sake. That goes there. Yes. Not there. And not there. Right, I just had to fix that. Right, so now that's in the wrong spot. Yeah, that needs to be facing. Oh, come on. Play nice. That needs to be there. This tube clips into there. Like so. And that then goes back on top. Like that. It's got a massive gap right now, but that will be filled for the most part at the bottom. Right, so now that's in place, we can actually move on to building the bottom, the cover. I don't really know what to say now. I know like what's everyone's plans for the weekend. I don't. If obviously don't share, don't share. I'm not one who makes people like. I don't want people to do stuff they're not comfortable with. I'm just trying to find stuff to talk about. Really, I'm going to see Gray. Right, Graham. He's currently on holiday. So we're going to go see him as a nice thing. Not this Saturday though. I don't. I need to talk to my mum actually. Well, I think she wants to do. I don't know if we actually are. Oh, give me a sec. Right, I am back and I'm just checking something and then I'm gonna get straight back to building. No, I don't want my college app. Right, sorry, I lost it. I lost where I was for a second. This clips there. Oh, that's perfect. Last time I had to wiggle everything. That's better than what I had to do last time, because last time that was too long and it was just not fitting. That's what I'm after. That clips onto there. No, onto there, and plugs right there. As I said, that's the bottom. That might be the top actually on this. That's the top. So it is a completely different design than the other one then. Okay, good to know. So it's not exactly the same. That is really good to know. That threw me for a second then, because the other one, give me a sec, I'll try and bring it into frame. See all that detail in there? That is blades and like katanas and stuff like that, whereas that is brick built. So that's what threw me off. Right. So we've got that. We need one of these to clip there. Yeah. And that clips into there like so, with this piece clipping just there, like so. So yeah, that's good to know actually. That kind of. Oh, and then we do have some swords to put in, just not as many as I thought. But these two swords are the same. They are also detailing. Which way do they face? They face outwards, like so. I'll show you guys in a second so you can see what I'm talking about. And that one slips just there, like that. Look. So that little bar thing there is actually the blades that I just showed you on camera, which is sick detailing. But it's a real pain when they don't tell you to do that. You look at the instructions and then it's there. They don't show you how you get them in there either. They just do it. Right. So what I'm building now is the whole thing with this ship is like it's supposed to float on the. It doesn't actually touch the ground. It doesn't have landing gear. It just floats there like that. So what we're building is kind of the support that's in the universe, if it were to fall, it'd be the thing that keeps it steady and flat on the ground. And we've got another person in. Hello and welcome. I hope you're having a good day. Hope you're enjoying the weather if you're in England, and well, anywhere else really. But the weather in England right now is just too hot, if you ask me. So as I said, this is the last stream I'm doing for this build, and basically we're done. So I did jump on Grey's stream a few weeks ago, end of May, which was when I started this. I then did Ron stream on Friday on that of the same week. So I joined Graham's Monday stream, did that, did Ron stream, and then ever since then I have been building this, and it's only really been 4 streams. I know I've missed a few weeks because I've been busy and I've had to change days and stuff like today. This should have been Monday, but I got caught up with real world stuff, I'll just call it. But that's all sorted, which is why I'm able to stream today instead. That's what I'm looking for. Alright. Joined at nearly a good time, to be honest. About 1 o'clock, nearly done with this. I'd say another 10-15 minutes on this and it's done. I have got through this one a lot faster than I thought I would, if I'm honest, actually. But that's what you want sometimes, isn't it? You want to go fast. Not so fast to where you're actually rushing yourself, but a decent, steady pace where you feel like you've achieved a lot. It's such a good feeling to get as well. Oh, that was my phone. No, I felt a vibration even though it was nothing. So that clips just onto there. That's what we've got currently. So it does want us to add, where is it? One of these little wedges, just there. Next step, so I thought I'd do it now, make it, just get ahead of it, innit? And we need to do a copy of that exactly. So you clip there for me. Take you, put one there, and then right there. How's everyone's days going? And that clips there. Wedge. Come on. Where is this? Don't tell me this is a piece of lost. I'm looking before I go panic mode again. Oh. Come on. Where's he gone? Oh, I've literally just dropped a piece. Not the piece I was after, but I did drop a piece that I will need. Oh, how did it end up over there? Oh, I don't. Got it! Right. Just got this light so it helps me see for a moment. There it is. Okay, perfect. Oh, don't need that showing. Oh, just need to stand up for a second. I know I'm covering the light. This is what I'm saying, I need to get the other light running as well so we don't have that issue when I need to stretch. My legs were going numb, so I had to get up and move. Right, so this is what we've got. This just clips on. Oh, don't break off. Thank you. This clips. And don't break off. Oh. Give me a sec now, I'm going to have to fix that because that's just broke. It's the only thing with these Ultimate Collector Series sets. You build them, but as you're building them, you break, and they're not supposed to be messed with. So when they break, they break. Right, so this is what we've got. Oh, there. This is what we've got currently. That's the piece we just built and attached. That is the part that lets it sit flat on the ground, as I was talking about. So now we have actually got to build pieces that let it levitate, as I was saying. Like, it's not levitate, but float, so to speak. It's probably the better word to use. Float. Where are they? One of them that keeps them in place. That's so. Need one of them in a second, but first, one of these. I know I'm just saying this and that. I don't know all the piece names, so I'm not going to say stuff that I don't know the name to because that's just. It's not what I do. I'd rather be honest and only say what I know. So they clip on like so. Wasn't supposed to drop that. My It's my head getting in the way then. I'll try and keep out the light as much as possible. We need dark grey. One of these that clips into there, and we put a rod in it. Literally, we put a rod in it, like so. We take a dark tan stud, not dark tan, dark grey, and we take a light grey nose cone. Think of us that. Wherever there is pieces on the end I missed. It's just one of these and two of these. One, two. We do have to go through and build another one exactly like this, but these clip just there, like that, and they're supposed to sit flush, like so. Yeah, that's perfect. Right, let's go through and build the other one while we're here before I forget. That's something we have to do. Because last time they didn't when I went through, at the start of it doesn't say to build two, whereas this one it does. It's the same design, same everything, they just don't tell you that you need to do two. And I had a rant about that last time. So I'm doing it now, so I don't do what I did last time and just rant about it. And that clips in there. Take that clips in there. One of these clips. that. That on there. 2. For a comparison compared to the last one, this engine has gone so much faster. I'm trying to keep out the light as much as possible. How's that? Is that better? That goes in there. We take the rod and put that in. Oh, nearly lost that. Luckily, I've got spares. So that now clips onto there. Push that through a bit. Get it just perfect. There we go. And would you believe we are at 99% done? I mean, I loved how long the last one took, but compared to the last one, this has gone so much quicker. My whole plan last stream was to get both engines done, but it ran on for that long that I literally ran out of time to do that because I had other stuff to go do. But now that I've got this chance to stream today, it doesn't matter how long we run for, but I'm actually going to be done probably about the same time, if not sooner. I do want to give a rundown once it is built and everything's on. I do want to show people. We've just shoved the rod inside of that. Now I've got to go through and put 6 clips on this trans blue piece to represent the engines and the functions of it. I am thinking about buying a lighting kit for this set as well, which would mean dismantling and rebuilding. But I think a lighting kit to make it light up at night and it would just look sick. Give the cockpit a light, give the engines light. I think that would look amazing. So I might do it. I'm heavily undecided yet because I do want to sit with it just normally for a while. But I do think it would look absolutely amazing. So if there's a cheap enough one, I might do it. If I'm honest. Is that something that people would want to see? The installation of a lighting kit on this Lego set? Because, as I said, I will do it. But if people want it doing, then that is the perfect reason for me to look and spend 30-40 quid that it would cost extra for the lighting kit. But I'm not going to do it unless people want to see it really, because obviously I'd love it myself, but I'd do it as a stream. It would probably take an hour to do because the amount of dismantling and stuff. So I would do it on stream. So if people want to see it, let me know and I'll do it. I will. You know what? This is what I'll do. I'll put a post up later with a poll asking if I should get a lighting kit for this and put it on stream. Alright. That bit's done. That just... Oh no, we're not done. How is that standing? I don't want that to fall over. Don't breathe. Oh, that's sturdier than I thought it was. Hold on. There we go. It fell. I just wanted to see how much it would take, and it didn't take much. And it doesn't really matter where these go. That goes there, that goes there, like so. Oh, pardon me. I'm sorry if you heard that. Need a red on the bottom there. Yeah. +1, 2. Get that flush. Come on. One there. It's as flush as I'll get it, and I'll live with that fact. There you go. Don't break off on me. Is that even right? No. That's why it broke off. It goes like that. With that there. It's gonna get warmer today, isn't it? It's gonna hit 35. Ow, ow. Oh, that hurt. Oh. As I was saying, it's gonna hit like 35, I think, from what I know in my area. But it's just, I heard apparently in like a few weeks it's gonna be like 42ish. And it's gonna the roads are going to melt, and it's going to be that warm. Because let's be honest, English road quality not our finest thing. Just like our old engine reliabilities, like in the 70s and stuff, they were not reliable. But now it like I don't know what I'm trying to say. Apart from the fact I'm messing up my words massively. Right, let's shove that rod in there. Oh, it's always this one piece, isn't it? Just does not like. Bam! That is nearly the entire engine. There is still more, surprisingly. Well, I knew that, but not. So it's not surprising to me, but you know what I mean. So we need a dump. Come on, get down it. Did I mess that up on my other? No. No. I was just making sure I didn't mess up on my other one because it looked a bit different. So that like that. Oh, I'm really uncomfortable now. Okay. That is that. Oh, I can't sit still. Right. Engine. Done. Apart from attaching that to the ship. Actually, yeah, no, this is. So, we've got to attach it. And a bit detailing. Oh. 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 Oh no, I forgot. Now it's done. Look at that. Let's pull in the ship. We'll push this. Yeah, there we go. So you can see where I am working, because it's not the widest camera. This just slots on there. I don't like how much that weighed it down. That just... Phew. Right, it would help if I actually looked at what needs to be done. Come on. No, not 1/11. What? Not 311. 309. Right, we need that. That goes on top. There. Take this there. Put that. That. Right. And now I can say, after many streams, not many on the channel, but 6 streams in total of the ones I've joined and stuff, this project is now officially done. Let me just make sure I haven't missed anything. I feel weird because there's a sticker that I've still got in the book that's not been put on. So I need to find where that goes. You know what? I don't know. I haven't noticed it in the book. I don't know where it's gonna go, so I'm gonna leave it. I will. I can't zoom out, but I'll take it off the stand, and that's the closest we'll get to a zoom out. So this is the ship that comes off the figure. The whole thing was that these figures were supposed to be able to actually fit inside the ship. Whether they do or not, we shall find out. I'm not displaying it with the figures in the ship anyway. I'm just very, very curious to see. He needs to have his cape come off. Come on. You know you want to go in. That's as good as we're going to get. He slots in just there. Like so. So that's with the figures in. You've got Mando and Grogu in there. That is the tail of it. But yeah, so that is that done. It has been fun, but also a pain. I'll just show it again so people know. My next stream is this. Doesn't look like much, and it's not going to take long. I've pre-built it to make sure I've got all the pieces and dismantled it again. It's going to take 30-40 minutes. Not 30-40 minutes, but it's going to take like one stream. So that will be at some point next week or the week after. I'm heading off. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.